I mean, one of the things for me is to make sure that as the TRA, we publish what we're trying to do. We actually make sure industry and everybody else understands what we're trying to achieve and why. So we held the open forum to take more feedback. We obviously did a formal consultation because that's the thing you do as a regulator, actually consult. But we thought the open forum gave people an opportunity to engage in discussion, for us to hear firsthand from people and for them to hear from us and therefore clarify. We got quite a bit of feedback on it, both from the operators here in Bahrain, but also from some people from overseas and from some consumers who told us what their views were. What we've done is we've taken on board people's comments. We're about to publish the update of our plan to show people what we're going to do across the next year or so. We'll also make sure as we go through the year that we'll provide updates of how we're progressing against it. And I think that's important. One of the things for us as well was making sure we did the best for consumers and making sure consumers here in Bahrain get good deals, good value for money, and make sure that they understand how to engage in the market. So some of the things we've been looking at of that is effectively how people understand what the tariffs are. When do people know their contracts have ended? When they go into a contract, they actually understand the terms. So as we move forward, we want to try and introduce new ways of working that actually ask the operators to tell people when their contracts are ended. That when you go and buy the service, that you not only get the sort of the normal contract terms, but actually they give you a summary of what you've agreed to so you understand. We've also been looking at how do we make people more aware of the prices and deals and offers, and whether we should have a sort of price comparison type website that enables you to put data in to enable you to understand what deals are available for you from various places. Obviously, people can shop around and do it. So for us, as we go forward with the consumer rules, it's trying to make sure those things work and make sure that in our plan, we actually have solid work items that will deliver those sort of things for consumers. The other thing for us as well on consumers particularly is making sure people are safe online. At the moment, there's an awful lot of things where people are actually forgetting and people are sort of trying to con them out of money essentially and things. So we want to make sure that people realise and don't give information online. That people think online in the same way as they do in the real world. Effectively, would you give the keys to your safe to somebody? No. So would you do this when someone sends you a text message? And we want to try and raise awareness.